we broke down and we were stranded in our Class B motorhome. And we met new friends. I'm Denise. Welcome to Travels in My Chair. We purchased White Lightning, our 2002 leisure travel van, in June of 2012. In 2014, we went through Drayton Valley, and about 40 or 50 kilometers out of Drayton Valley, we came to a sudden stop. And eventually a flat deck truck came, and at 9:30 that night we pulled into the Canadian Tire parking lot. The next morning, everybody, all the guys that worked in the shop and anybody that they could get their hands on, came and pushed our heavy vehicle into the bay. About an hour later, the shop foreman came out and said, "I have bad news. Computer's gone on your vehicle. There's only 2 available. One is in the States and one is out east. So we're going to try for the one down the States because we think we can get it quicker. But as it is, it's going to be a week." Next morning, there was on the side of the van, standing outside, is this rough-looking man, got his arms crossed over his chest, and he goes, "Hey, and I'm here to take you to my place." He goes, "My name's Kent. You're not going to spend the night here. My wife Rosie, she works inside. She's in shipping and receiving. And she told me what had happened. And there's no way on God's green earth are you gonna stay in this thing for a week, so you're coming to my house. We got a spare bedroom. You'll be fine." I'm like, "I don't think so, Ken. That's a very nice offer, but we've got everything here, and I don't feel comfortable leaving our vehicle unattended overnight in this area." Well, suit yourself, I guess. He looks at me, he goes, "You're kind of haughty, aren't you?" What? I was like, I fold my arms, I go, "I'm not haughty, I'm English." Well, of all the stupid things I could say, huh? And he says, "Oh yeah, I bet you got that queen wave down good too, don't you?" And I go, "Yeah, I could probably if I had to." And he goes, "Well, English." He said, "Let me come in, it's hot out here." He looks around, he goes, "Wow, it's pretty small. I mean, I guess if you want to stay in here, that's fine by you, but you know, hey, we got a nice comfortable house and it's cool, and I don't know." He looked at Alan and he goes, "Yeah, I'm glad she's your wife." Oh my. I was like, I bristled, you know. It's like, I'm ready for a fight now. Who is this guy? And what the hell is he talking about? He says, "Okay, let's make a compromise, English." He says, "How about I'll come and pick you up every day, take you to our place. You can figure out whatever, food with Rosie, and then at night I'll drive you back here. Does that sound like a plan?" And I laughed. I said, "That's very generous, and thank you, Ken." So we go to his house, and he had put up ATV ramps up to because it was pretty steep to get up to the house. And I said, "Oh, thank you, Ken, that's lovely." He says, "Well, you didn't think I was going to carry you, do you? You're not exactly a lightweight." And I was, "Well, I'm not sure you could carry me because you're not a lightweight either." Start of our relationship. And that night for dinner, we got to meet the barbecue, which is this huge barbecue with bullhorns on it and cowboy motifs, and all the dials on the front are brands, you know. I don't think it had ever been used. I might interject here that Ken is not domestic by any stretch of the imagination. I know that he can make peanut butter and toast, and I know that he can make a pot of coffee. Well, I don't know about the coffee, but I think so, you know. Rose came home at 2:30, and she's like this tiny little, weighs about 90 pounds, soaking wet, just bustles around, taking care of Ken. And she and Alan worked out dinner, and Alan worked the barbecue, and through that course of that week we got to meet their quirky but wonderful friends. And I have to tell you, I personally have not ever laughed so hard in my whole life as I did that week. Now, Ken is great for dropping F-bombs. On the outside he's gruff, and on the inside he's a big, mushy teddy bear. And he absolutely loves his wife. Yet the two of them have come together and they've melded into this wonderful couple. A week went by, no part. So Canadian Tire phoned the Dodge dealer and they went, oh, that came in a few days ago, but nobody knew what it was for, so we shipped it back. Well, we're going to have to get the one from out east if it's still available. Luckily it was. Rose and the shop manager went and talked to the owner of that particular Canadian Tire, explained what was going on, and he said he'd pay for a hotel for us until the part came in. Oh, and we rented a car too, so that we could relieve Ken of some of his duties, but every day, you know, some point in the afternoon we'd go, and Rose and Alan would take turns cooking, and we'd sit out on the deck, and various friends who we're still in contact with now would come to visit and share stories, and we'd laugh. And that big mushy teddy bear of Ken came through, and that wonderful woman of Rose, who is such a caring person, came through too. At the end of the day, we were there for about 3 weeks, maybe just a little shy of. And the computer got put in the vehicle. But now our van's fixed, we're ready to roll. Have some hugs and kisses, and I said thank you guys so much for everything that you've done for us. Taking in two strangers like you have, and just, you guys are amazing. And we'll see you again, we'll keep in touch. Ken says, oh, English, we've helped a lot of people over the years, and they always say they're going to stay in touch, but you know, they never do. And he said, so it's been fun though, hasn't it? I said, oh my gosh, I couldn't have imagined being stranded with a better couple. You haven't got rid of us, because we'll be back. Another month and a half later, we had to go back to Calgary, family stuff happening, and we went to Drayton Valley. Hello, we're here. Oh my God, I hope that goddamn thing you're driving is gonna not give you any trouble, because, oh, holy shit, English, I don't know. That's like, yeah, I know. Ken, I think we're good. Don't worry, we're just here for a couple of days and we'll get out of your hair. And again, you know, their friends came and we had a good time. Last year when we were in Drayton Valley, a couple that we'd met when we broke down in 2014 had moved. They were about an hour and a half away from Drayton Valley. They got off work at 5:30. They hopped in their vehicle to come and have dinner with us at Ken and Rose's. It was, I mean, guys, an hour and a half after working a full day, having dinner, and then having to drive an hour and a half back home. It's quite incredible. And sometimes you have to think that bad things happen, absolutely they do, because we've had our fair share with white lightning, let me tell you. But we've met people that now are our good friends, like wonderful friends that we can't even imagine not seeing. And of course with COVID this year, that's exactly what's happened. We haven't been able to get out to Alberta to see anybody. And it's very, very sad, but necessary to stay close to home and as protected as you can be right now. And we all know it, but it doesn't make it any easier, does it? Thanks for joining me today. I hope you didn't think I was just doing a big, long, whiny snivel about our Class B motorhome, because really, we've had some absolutely awesome adventures, and it's taking us places where we would have never, ever been able to go without our wheelchair accessible Class B. So please subscribe if you wish, like, love, comment, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.